Hola, Muthoni here. I hope your week is off to a great start. I am back here with another DIY. Happy new month, by the way. Yay. We made it till November. With everything that's happening, we're still here. For me, that's the one thing I'm carrying with me. We are still here. So anyway, thank you for joining me for today's video. If you are new here, my name is Muthoni. I create DIY and home decor content. If you are returning, as usual, my MVPs, thank you for coming through. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that huge subscribe button so that you can join our DIY family. We create new content over here every Tuesday and Friday. So for today's video, I am going to show you how to build 3 kinds of plant stands out of wood. We are currently rethinking and reworking our living room. We want to do a living room and dining room update, and the reason for this is because these rooms don't have plants. I love my plants. I love rooms that are full of plants. I enjoy having my plants, and as much as we have plants outside, like on the balconies, I'm like, for me it's not enough. I want plants in the house. I wanted to do something that's going to be easy and that does not require a lot of tools. That way, if you have just a drill, some screws, and a saw or a hammer and nails, you should be able to do. So I think we should start with our first one. You are going to need 4x1s, and you're going to cut them on at the same exact size. 5 pieces that are the same exact size. I personally went with 30 centimeters. So to start off, we'll take 2 pieces and then lay them down across from each other, and then we're going to take a 3rd piece and attach from one side to the other. We want it to attach to the 2 pieces that are below, and you want them to be as straight as possible on the edge, on the sides. And so the idea is to attach the pieces. So I'm going to do one at a time. And then I'm going to use my pilot holes and some screws to attach the pieces together. Hi, Ginger. Hey, baby. So I have my drill ready. I'm going to start with one. So I'll just have the other one just stay as is. I'm going to align it as perfectly as I possibly can. And then I'm going to drill, but not all the way through. So I'm going to do 2 holes. So those are my pilot holes, and then I'm going to go in with some screws. Yeah, that's okay. So I'll put them from the sides, from one corner to the other one, because we are going to add wheels to this. So we want to have enough space to attach our other screws, to attach this other end, and then do the same to this side. Okay. Okay, so now we have something that looks like that. We are going to add now our final piece somewhere in the middle, and just try and eye the space and make sure it's like the same. Just add that and just pay attention. Where's my tape measure? I'm just going to try and measure it and see. It's like 1.5. So then I'll repeat the same thing just to attach that one. So now this is our stand, and it looks very cute. It does look cute. We're going to add our wheels to the back, and we can just from the corner. I want the thingy to be flush against the 2 sides, so I'm going to mark with my pen. I'll just mark the holes, where the holes will be, and then we can do some pilot holes. for that as well. Plates that I bought from House of Leather a long time ago. So they have been rusting at the back, and I went and spray painted them with this cream spray paint that I have in the house. I would have wanted to do it like maybe a white or a black, but I wanted to use the cream because it is a paint that I'm not really using for anything. So now this is what they look like at the back, and the front are still like this. So this is what we are going to use to make our second stand. We are going to use both of them, but we are going to make two separate stands. So I cut these pieces of wood. I got a 2x2 bow, and I asked them to turn it into like a shaped, like a kobole. Remember that 5 bob, the old school one? Because initially I wanted it to be round, but then I was like, when they were slimming it down, I was like, no, I like that shape. So we maintained that shape, and we are going to use 3 of them to act as our feet. And I cut them at 16 inches high in terms of height, and these ones are slightly not straight. Is it because of this sawdust? So I want to mark where I'm going to attach them, and then I'm just going to screw them. These ones are going to probably be the easiest. My intention is to screw them straight onto these plates. Just use a screw, have like one there, and another one here. Now I feel like 4 would have been like a better, because now I feel like they are wider than I thought they were. So my idea is to figure out where I'm going to drill a hole. No, where's my pen? This is what happens when you cut things by hand. Sometimes your hand gets all wobbly. So I'm going to just mark that, and there. So I've marked my sections, and then we will fight with those bows later. And then I'm going to have a piece of wood underneath, drill very slowly into this plate. Ow, I clipped myself. Pole too. There you go. Okay, second one. Good. Okay, so my holes are done. I'm going to do one at a time, because now, see, we know where it's going. I'm going to mark on this piece of wood on the inside, so that we know where we are drilling exactly. We do a pilot hole. Then I'll just place that back. So you'll be able to see my screws, which is fine. I'm not going to be that bothered by it. Okay, so our first color thingy is there. Let's do the second one. And we have it. This is not stable at all. I can tell you, like, it's very wobbly. So, I don't know how. Would a third leg, would a fourth leg help? Because the legs are not, it's just because of the one. I think if I add another, or the other option would be adding a oh wait, is this a good one? What if we added this at the base, and then now it's like it's sitting on two plates that are right, instead of doing one. I add this bow here, and then now we have a place down here and a place up here. Yeah, and hold. That looks better. It's because the mabatis are not as heavy and the mbao is a lot heavier. That is done, so I actually like it. I think once we put a plant over here, and we can put others down here, it's going to look pretty cool. So it's going to be more in the style of a bench, and we are going to use these pieces of wood. We have some 2x1s. These 2x1s are going to be now the top. The 4x1s are going to be the base. They're going to attach or hold on to the tops, and then we're going to attach our feet to the to the 4x1s. Yes, so I think the easiest thing is we are going to start with the top. We'll take the 4x1s on either side, and one is going to be in the center. We are going to align like we did the other ones, but we want these ones on top because, so choose the side that you want to be the top. I always choose the prettier side. We are going to leave an inch on either side, but on the edge it's going to sit on the edge, and then the inch, this bow is going to lean a bit on that side. So I'm going to measure using one of this, an inch, and we are going to do our pilot hole again. Because we'll be attaching our feet to this, we'll do the edge. Now we have that, we have our pilot holes. I'm going to take my 1-inch screws. When you flip it, that's what you get. And then now we're going to add our two pieces in betwixt this ones. Confirm that they are 1 inch. So that's how we are looking. We want to attach these ones from the base as well. And then we can just use this on this side and confirm. Pilot holes, bang bang. This is the top of our, what is it called now? Our of our thingamajig. Okay, we can just draw, where are they? We can draw and then do 2 screws in between these two, because this is the base anyway. And then we choose to drill here and here. Let me show you. it and then just try and drill. I know where the problem might be. These things are too close to... Okay. So much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you picked up on a couple of ideas on what you are going to recreate for yourself. Tell me which one you liked best, 1, 2 or 3. I'll be linking them below. And yeah, so I did not stain, paint or varnish any of them because I want to decide on which stain I will be using for the living room. The wood tone that I want to use for the living room, I haven't decided on that just yet because it needs to work with the rest of the room, and that is why they are naked, or they've been left naked as they are. As we work on the living room and we finish, you are going to see the final look of the wood itself, but for now the items are going to stay as they are. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope to see you back here on Friday for another DIY as we work towards finishing the living room and the dining area. If you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have subscribed and you have not turned on your notifications, be sure to click on the bell. That way you will be notified every single time I post a new video. For now, I am going to leave you at that. Bye and have yourself a lovely week.